Navigating through an interview in a multinational corporation, MNC, can be a daunting task. This video will equip you with 25 common interview questions and their answers that are asked by top MNCs. 1. Tell me about yourself and your background. I am an experienced professional with a diverse background in various industries. I started my career in the technology sector, where I developed strong analytical and problem-solving skills. From there, I transitioned into the marketing field, where I honed my abilities in strategic planning and customer relationship management. Most recently, I've been working in the finance industry, focusing on risk management and compliance. This blend of experiences has given me a broad perspective that I believe will be valuable in this role. I'm adaptable, quick to learn, and eager to take on new challenges. 2. Why are you interested in working for our company? I am interested in working with your company because of its reputation for innovation and its commitment to employee growth. The values and mission of your company align with my own professional goals, which include constant learning, contributing to a team, and making an impact. I also admire the company's global reach and its role in shaping the industry. I believe there are ample opportunities here for me to apply my skills and contribute to your ongoing success. I am looking forward to bringing my unique perspective and experiences to your diverse team. 3. What do you know about our organization and its global operations? My understanding is that your company is one of the leading players in the industry with operations spanning across multiple continents. It's evident from your diverse portfolio and extensive global presence that the company is committed to being a leading provider of high-quality services. The global footprint of your organization provides an understanding of local markets along with the ability to leverage international trends and opportunities. I am particularly impressed with your company's dedication towards sustainability and ethical business practices, which speaks volumes about its values and corporate responsibility. I am also aware of your major projects and partnerships, which have significantly contributed to the company's growth and reputation across the globe. 4. How has your previous experience prepared you for this role? I bring years of experience from multiple industries where I've honed my skills and abilities. For instance, in my last role, I was responsible for overseeing a diverse team and managing large-scale projects, which has equipped me with strong leadership and project management skills. I also had opportunities to work with global teams, and this helped me to understand and appreciate cultural diversity and different working styles. I believe these experiences have shaped me into a versatile and adaptable professional, ready to take on this role. 5. Describe a time when you had to work with a diverse team. What challenges did you face and how did you overcome them? Working with a diverse team presented a unique set of challenges, primarily due to language barriers and cultural differences. However, these challenges were successfully managed through effective communication, patience, and understanding. When I was appointed project lead for a global team, I initially faced difficulties in ensuring that everyone was on the same page. This was due to the different backgrounds and communication styles of team members. To address this, I started using visual aids during meetings and switched to a more direct yet respectful communication style. In order to bridge the cultural gap, I encouraged team members to share their perspectives and insights about their respective cultures. This not only made our team meetings more engaging, but it also fostered a sense of respect and understanding among team members. By embracing the diversity within the team, we were able to leverage our varied skills and perspectives to deliver a successful project. 6. How do you stay updated on global business trends and developments in your field? To stay abreast with global business trends and the latest in my field, I regularly read industry-related publications, attend webinars, and engage in networking events. I subscribe to several noteworthy newsletters and blogs that provide insights into the latest business strategies and global market trends. Participating in professional forums and discussions also helps me gain different perspectives. I believe continual learning and staying informed are crucial for my professional growth and effectiveness in my role. Additionally, I make use of online platforms and tools that offer courses related to my field. This allows me to not only stay updated, but also to acquire new skills and enhance my existing ones. I also value the importance of learning from my peers and colleagues, as they often have unique insights and experiences that can help broaden my understanding of the industry. 7. Give an example of a time when you had to adapt to a different cultural environment. How did you handle it? During my tenure at XYZ Corporation, I was assigned to lead a project in Japan. With a mostly Western background, I initially faced some cultural shocks. However, I took this as an opportunity to immerse myself in their culture. I attended local festivals, tried traditional cuisine, and even learned some basic Japanese. I also researched their business etiquette extensively, which helped me communicate better with our Japanese partners. Despite the cultural differences, my project was successful and I gained valuable experience in working in a different cultural environment. This experience has made me more adaptable and effective in dealing with multicultural environments. 8. What is your approach to managing projects across different time zones and geographies? As a global team member, I ensure constant communication and use of appropriate tools to manage time differences. I typically set up an agreed-upon time for regular meetings that work for all team members. In cases where this isn't possible, I record meetings for those who can't attend. I also ensure everyone has access to project files by using cloud storage. I respect and understand that different geographical locations might operate differently, so I often adjust my strategies accordingly. I believe it's essential to be flexible and adaptive when working with different time zones and geographies. I always ensure that tasks are clearly defined and deadlines are understood by everyone regardless of their location, to keep the whole team aligned. 9. How would you handle a situation where there's a conflict between local practices and global company policies? Handling a situation where local practices conflict with global company policies is a common challenge in a global business setup. My goal would always be to find a balance. I understand that it's essential to adhere to the company's global policies to maintain consistency across the board. However, recognizing and respecting local customs and practices is equally important. If a conflict arises, I would analyze both sides carefully. I would then propose a compromise that respects local norms while staying within the company's global policy framework. I believe open communication, negotiation skills, and cultural sensitivity are crucial in resolving such conflicts. 10. Describe a time when you had to communicate complex information to stakeholders from different cultural backgrounds. In my previous role, I was at the helm of a project that involved stakeholders from multiple cultural backgrounds. The project was technical, and it was my responsibility to communicate intricate details in a way that was understandable and accessible to all. I began by understanding the cultural nuances of each stakeholder to tailor my approach. Simplicity was the key. I broke down complex information into smaller, easily digestible parts using visuals and diagrams. I also ensured to provide ample time for discussion, questions, and clarification. Patience, active listening, and open-mindedness were essential during this process. By adopting this approach, I was able to facilitate effective communication, ensuring everyone was on the same page, leading to successful project completion. 11. What strategies would you use to build relationships with colleagues in our international offices? In building relationships with international colleagues, I would start by understanding their culture. This helps to foster respect and minimize misunderstandings. Regular communication, be it through emails, phone calls, video conferences, or in-person meetings, would also be crucial. It shows that I value their input and it helps to keep everyone on the same page. In addition, I would make an effort to meet them in person if possible. Face-to-face interaction can greatly strengthen bonds. Lastly, I would ensure that I'm always available to provide support or assistance to them. This can help to build trust and create a strong working relationship. 12. How do you prioritize and manage your workload when dealing with multiple global deadlines? Managing my workload while dealing with multiple global deadlines requires a strategic approach. I use digital tools like project management software to track tasks and deadlines, ensuring that nothing slips through the cracks. Time zones play a critical role in my planning process. I schedule tasks based on the time zones of my colleagues or clients to ensure that I am working effectively and not missing any deadlines. I also value clear communication with my team and clients about progress and any potential delays, which helps manage expectations and prevent misunderstandings. Lastly, I always keep some buffer time for unexpected challenges or tasks that may come up. 13. Give an example of how you've contributed to improving efficiency or processes in a previous role. In my last role as a project manager at a tech firm, I noticed that the workflow for project submissions was not streamlined and often led to delays. I took the initiative to research project management tools and implemented one that best suited our needs. This tool allowed us to track and manage tasks in real time, and I provided training to staff members on how to use it. The result was a 35% decrease in project delivery times and a significant improvement in team communication and collaboration. This experience taught me the importance of continuous process improvement for efficiency and productivity. 14. How do you stay motivated when working on long-term, complex projects? My motivation for long-term, complex projects comes from the sense of accomplishment I feel when I see the project progressing towards its goal. I break down the project into smaller, manageable tasks and set short-term milestones. Celebrating these small victories helps me stay focused and motivated. I also keep my end goal in sight, reminding myself of the value and impact of the project. Maintaining open communication with my team, sharing the progress, and celebrating our collective achievements also boost my morale. I believe in continuous learning, thus, I also find motivation in the new skills and knowledge I gain throughout the project. 15. Describe a situation where you had to influence decision-makers from different countries or cultures. In an earlier role, I was tasked with persuading a group of senior stakeholders from various nations to adopt a new software system. It was challenging as each stakeholder had distinct preferences and understanding based on their cultural background and business practices. I prepared by researching each culture's business norms and communication styles. I then tailored my presentation to address their specific concerns and highlight the benefits most relevant to them. This approach helped to bridge cultural gaps and foster understanding. The result was a unanimous agreement to implement the software. 16. How do you approach learning about new markets or cultures? My approach to learning about new markets or cultures is proactive and immersive. I begin by conducting thorough research using credible sources, which provides me with an understanding of the market or culture's background, current trends, and key dynamics. Then, I actively seek out interactions with people familiar with the market or culture. This could be through networking events, seminars, or online forums. These conversations offer valuable insights and nuances that one can't get from research alone. My objective is always to understand the needs, preferences, and behaviors of the new market or culture as accurately as possible, which aids in making informed decisions and strategies. 17. What experience do you have with virtual collaboration tools and remote work? I have extensive experience with various virtual collaboration tools like Microsoft Teams, Google Meet, Zoom, and project management tools like Trello or Asana. As for remote work, I found it quite beneficial. It allows me to work flexibly, manage my time efficiently, and stay productive. I'm proficient in using remote work technologies and maintaining communication with my peers. I believe that being adaptable and understanding these tools is crucial for successful remote collaboration. With the right tools and clear communication, remote work can be highly effective. 18. How would you handle a situation where a team member is not meeting expectations due to cultural differences? In such a situation, I would first aim to understand the root cause of the issue by engaging in open and respectful dialogue with the team member. It's crucial to be empathetic and sensitive to cultural differences. I would also ensure that clear expectations and goals are communicated to the team member. If there appears to be a communication barrier due to language differences, I might propose using translation tools or services to aid in the process. I would also consider offering resources or training that might help the individual to better understand and adapt to our work culture. Additionally, if the team member is comfortable with it, I could solicit feedback from other team members to gain a broader perspective on the issue and possibly identify potential solutions. If needed, I would seek advice from human resources or a manager to ensure that I am handling the situation appropriately and respectfully. 19. Describe a time when you had to negotiate with international partners or clients. I recall working on a project that required collaborating with partners in Asia. As the project lead, it was up to me to negotiate the terms of the agreement. Despite the time difference and language barrier, I made it a point to understand their needs, expectations, and cultural nuances. I scheduled regular video calls at a time convenient for them and ensured open and clear communication. We faced a few disagreements, but by being patient, respectful, and open-minded, I was able to build a strong relationship with them. Through effective negotiation and understanding, we reached an agreement that satisfied all parties involved. 20. How do you ensure compliance with different regulatory environments across global markets? Compliance with different regulatory environments is critical in managing global operations. One approach is to stay abreast of regulatory changes, which involves regular research and staying in touch with local teams in different markets. It's also essential to collaborate with local legal teams to understand the implications of regulatory changes. Regular training and communication with the team regarding these changes also ensure that everyone is on the same page. Additionally, implementing robust compliance software can provide real-time updates on regulatory changes, enabling quick adaptation to minimize risk and ensure uninterrupted operations. 21. What strategies would you use to foster innovation in a diverse, global team? In order to foster innovation within a diverse, global team, I would instigate open communication as a start. This would involve encouraging team members to share their ideas without fear of criticism. Another strategy would be to facilitate knowledge sharing, promoting an environment where each member learns from the other's unique experiences and viewpoints. Additionally, I would organize regular brainstorming sessions, which can be a great platform for idea generation. Recognizing and rewarding innovative ideas is another effective strategy that not only encourages creativity, but also boosts morale. Diversity in a team can be a strength if managed effectively, as it allows for a wide range of ideas and solutions. 22. How do you approach problem solving when dealing with complex, cross-border issues? I approach such situations by first understanding the scope of the problem in detail. I believe in thorough research to gather all necessary information about the issue. I then try to understand the cultural, legal, and social aspects of the countries involved. Based on this, I develop a strategy, keeping in mind the sensitivities and regulations of each country. I ensure open and clear communication with all parties involved, and utilize collaborative tools for effective teamwork. I believe in a solution-focused approach and continue to refine my strategy until I find a resolution that respects all involved parties and their unique circumstances. 23. Describe your experience with managing or working within matrix organizational structures. I have substantial experience working in matrix organizational structures during my tenure at XYZ Corporation. Matrix structures necessitate strong communication and collaboration skills, as I was routinely interacting with different managers for various projects. Flexibility and adaptability also became crucial, given the dynamic nature of responsibilities and tasks. I excelled in this environment due to my ability to manage multiple stakeholders, prioritize effectively, and maintain transparency in communication. For me, the key was understanding the objectives of each project and aligning them with the strategic goals of the organization. 24. How do you balance local market needs with global standardization in your approach to work? Balancing local market needs with global standardization is a challenge that I tackle by understanding and appreciating cultural nuances. My approach involves deep research into the local market's preferences, habits, and regulations, which I then mesh with the company's global standards. I believe that effective communication is critical in this process. By creating a dialogue with local teams, I can understand their unique needs and then find a middle ground that respects those needs while maintaining company standards. This approach has proven effective in my previous roles, where I successfully managed to integrate local requirements into our global business strategy without compromising on standardization. 25. Where do you see yourself in 5 years, and how does this role fit into your career goals? In 5 years, I envision myself being a leader within an international business environment. This role aligns perfectly with my aim as it provides the necessary experience and exposure needed for such growth. The international aspect of this role allows me to learn about different business cultures, strategies, and regulations, which is invaluable for my career progression. Additionally, managing complex, global projects will equip me with strong leadership skills, strategic thinking abilities, and an in-depth understanding of global business operations. The diversity and dynamism of this role serve as an excellent platform for me to achieve my career goals, while simultaneously contributing positively to the organization. Remember, it's not just about having the right answers, but also about delivering them confidently and effectively. We hope you found this video helpful, and if you did, please give it a thumbs up and subscribe to our channel for more such informative content.